Power on. Bluetooth set. Perfect. Bluetooth device is connected.
Yo, Tree, what's going on, homie? Just getting some music set up. Thanks for stopping by. What do you want to see? How do you like this setup today? Trying to find some copyright-free beats.
Bluetooth device is disconnected. Bluetooth device is connected.
I don't know if this is gonna. Yeah, a lot of options with this setup. Hopefully this music doesn't send a copyright violation. I don't know if it will, but my microphone, I have to be close to it anyway. So if you got I'm just getting warmed up. So if you got a suggestion, let me know. Goddamn purple. Yo! What's going on, Myoto? Thanks for stopping in. How's it going, guys? This is a legit setup. Thanks, man. This was my second idea for what I was going to do on Wednesday, but got way too tired chasing another trick. So if you got suggestions, let me know. Let's get points on the box. Legs are tight. straighten that out a bit. Hopefully the stream's coming through all right, guys. Let me know if it's a little wonky or anything. That was probably the best top P-star I've ever done in my life, to be honest. Quick break time. How's everybody doing? Good couple of warm-up grinds. Turn that down a little bit. How's everybody feeling? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. But cheers. Happy Saturday. It's a warm one. It's about 85 degrees out, a little humid. But we got some time to skate, so we skate. Wow. Didn't even really know if I was going to set up the camera and stream this one, to be honest. But after I got it all set up and looked at it, I was like, this looks like a really fun setup. So I didn't want to like not have it recorded. So threw the webcam on. If this, I got whatever, shout out to whoever the relaxed movement is, because that's who I'm playing on the phone right now. Feeling good. Had my session earlier. Made an edit. Edited a review. Oh, for sure. I got to check that out once I'm done with my live stream. Thanks for letting me know, Wyoko. I really appreciate it. Shit, though. That, the topside P-star was, that actually felt good. I might chase that a little bit more. I want to do something. I think the goal for today's session, unless you guys convince me otherwise, is going to be to topside P-star, the top box, drop down into, I don't know. So topside P-star, that box, drop down into a sole or something on the down box back into the garage. I don't know, coming towards you guys. That's kind of the idea. That's going to be the goal for today. Maybe, unless you guys come up with a better suggestion. Oh, yeah. Holy crow, this is fun. I forgot to bring out water. Whoops. I'll get that later. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of possibility for this setup. but I think I don't know. I might need your help. I want to see what kind of craziness we can get into. Turn it back around. That way, it might help with some ideas. Oh, drop my. Wait. But yeah, so far this might actually be my favorite setup. I'm having a really good time with it. With the first couple of grinds, the only fall I've had so far is because of a damn pebble. But I'm thinking even trying to do some like mono rolls, like single wheel rolls up the hubba to the top box could be fun. Got to think of a couple of creative ideas. I want to get. It's been a while since we've put a marker on that box. So if you guys got some ideas, let me know. Let's get some points on the box. All right, couple more hits. Really liking topside P stars today. I don't know why. Damn, that felt good. Oh. Is it overexposed over here? I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Yeah, it's a little bit better. somebody saw that. Over the top. We're getting that. We are definitely getting that. Oh. Well, we got the top. That's not half bad. A little under hip. Take that. Welcome to a live session in how to fall. A couple falls, we're not hurt yet. Yeah. Quick break. Quick break. Taking it easy today. But so far, we've got a couple of surprises. That topside P-star, that one surprised me. I didn't lock that one that good ever. So, sweet. I'm happy about that one. Makes me kind of want to try it on coping. You know? Freaking flies, dude. All over the place. It's probably because I smell so right to them. So right. How's all three of y'all in chat? I'm trying to think. All right, we're going to get the P-star. We're at the topside P-star. Or I actually liked Billy O'Neill's suggestion, calling it a pretzel grind, topside pretzel. I'm a big fan of calling it a pretzel grind. I mean, that's what it is. It feels like you're a pretzel. I mean, in unity makes sense because you're making like an X sign, like you're uniting. But like if it can't be a unity, then it should be a pretzel. I'd like to start calling the P Star a pretzel grind because I don't like calling it a P Star either. So yeah, I don't know. Topside pretzel. I liked it. Thanks, Wyoko. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the thumbs up, homie. But yeah, that was a fun one. We might have to. I got the battery charging. I might go get the camera and actually film that. But I want to get the that topside pretzel onto like disaster down onto the down box somehow. I don't know how, but I'd like to. The other thought going this way, now I'm thinking is heel roll up to grind the top box. I don't care how. Either like heel roll to mistrial would be cool. And then just like a good like floaty 180 out would be fun. That's what I think I'm gonna go for. So just do like a heel roll on the way up. Try and get myself a little grind on the box up top, and then see how it goes from there. You know, we'll see. But maybe dabble a little bit. I did make one slight change to the skates actually today. You can't see it though, but I put I took out the FP insoles that were still sitting in my sway boots, and I threw them in my factions to see. Just wondering if it was going to, make any bit of a difference. Holy shit! I forgot how much of a difference FP insoles make because the whole sound of my boot is different when I land now. I don't know if you all can hear it, but it like straight up, the impact's gone. My feet are so tight in the boot, but so far no hot spots. I think the term porn star is way tamer than majority of TikTok. You're not wrong, Tree. I throw posts on TikTok, but honestly, if I'm ingesting short form content, I'm usually doing it on Instagram or YouTube because just there's certain parts of TikTok that are just too much even for me. I don't want to see that shit. I just don't care for it, But to each their own. People have been saying that streaming on TikTok is actually a really good thing to go. I find the faction are better for landings than the FR. I'm riding the faction with their stock shock absorber. Oh, are you riding it with the heel shock absorber? Do you like it? I haven't actually thrown mine in. I still have them. But I just remembered how big the FP insoles were for me when it came to putting them in my sways, because it extended that crown liner out a bit for me, which was a bit thick, and then it made my sways way more comfortable and rideable. And dude, today with these FPs, so far now my feet are all good and warm in them. Not a hot spot. It just feels like my factions are like not brand new tight again, but like tight again, if that makes sense. It's like I reheat molded them, if that makes sense. I don't know, because my foot is sitting up a little bit. So who knows? Let's get some more on the box. Try and get the topside P-Star pretzel, whatever the hell, and let's try to get the heel roll to, what did I say? Mistrial? Let's try that. Relax yoga. All good. Oh, I just missed it. Damn it. Yo, Milo, how's it going, man? How you doing? Close. Locking it in. Being called P-stars on TV, trick names, so you should be approachable. Yeah. Just missed it. Oh, yeah. See, being called P-stars on TV, trick names should be approachable, so they don't have. Yeah, I do agree. Legends with coping are fun as fuck. Spent 2 hours on one at free fall, learned 2 new grinds. Hell yeah, man. Going again tomorrow? For sure. That's awesome. We watched again some ASAs on stream, and Mark Shays said, porn star? I do remember them using sunny day typically, though. Yeah, sunny day and cloudy night. Is that right? I'm technically doing a cloudy night, right? I don't know. That was more for X Games. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I've watched it religiously on X Games, but I don't remember if they called it a porn star. You know, I don't remember if they did or didn't. I mean, I was a child of the 90s, so, I mean, we weren't so damn sensitive to words. Not that I disagree with today's opinions. I mean, I get it. I mean, today's kids don't really have that thick of skin, and they don't know really how to get it. So, I mean, what can you do? Not that kind of stream. But that one's feeling like it's getting close. I just want to try and pace myself a little bit more this time because I actually have a lot more time in today, so I can totally do a lot more. Sunny day is the original term. I think P-star was only an alley-oop sunny. So a porn star was basically an alley-oop sunny day. I just don't understand why call it a porn star. It doesn't make sense. It's not like you pose in a sexy way. Like, why call it that? It doesn't make sense. Sunny day was topside and cloudy was alley-oop sunny. Oh, gotcha. No, now I gotcha. I totally gotcha. All right, I'm following now. Definitely varied region to region. Cloudy was topside for us. Word. I mean, again, even sunny day and cloudy night don't really make sense. I really wish it would just make sense. Make it make sense. For real. Like, unity makes sense. A soul grind makes sense. I mean, the other ones even still make sense because of their origin story, but I don't know. Maybe I watched that Jump Street podcast a little too closely. But still, Topside P-Star feels stupid to say. I like pretzel grind. It makes sense, and it makes me hungry. The first time I was at a Blader meetup in Freefall, I heard the inline skater said he's going to do a porn star, and I was confused and didn't know what it was, grind. Oh, that would have been real interesting. It's hard when there's no standardized name for the base grind. What is the base grind, though? Is that defined? I always thought the base grind was a soul grind because you use like each part of the skate. But I guess in skateboard terms, that would be like a Smith grind. So, because you're using part of the deck and part of the truck. Like in a skate, you're using part of the sole and part of the H block. So I don't know if that really does make sense because I know a Smith grind is way harder than a 50-50. I used to skateboard. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess it is P-Star now. Yeah. I guess it's the most widely PC accepted term. Do you think the crossed leg grind should be called a 50-50 or an X grind? No, an X grind is on the soles. That makes sense because it makes, your shins go straight up into an X. To do it properly, your knees have to go outwards and then your shins will cross like an X. I think, and a unity makes sense because it's also an X, but you're not calling it an X grind. It's a unity, So it's like the difference between calling something a board slide and a lip slide. Where the hell did that come from? Like, why are they different? Why isn't it just called a front side board slide, back side board slide? And then there's lip slide. Like, it all depends on where you jump from the side of the rail. So, like, I mean, I could probably go in circles about this for hours. It just kind of makes an odd, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. My main thing is like unity makes sense. I don't know where the origin of Savannah came in. I don't know if there was a naming thing, but I liked, whether it was unity or alley-oop unity, alley-oop topside unity, or alley-oop backside unity. I don't give a flying shit. That's not even an argument to me. I don't really care between the two. I mean, but when it comes down to it, when it comes to like naming names, like I get it. Fish brain doesn't really make a lot of sense because it's really just a topside macchio, So you're using the other side of the frame. I don't know. I don't know. Alley-oop topside Mizu is a kind grind. If you do an alley-oop frontside 50-50 in skateboard, it's not called something different. It's called that, right? Or it might be called like a half cab or something like that. So there's an argument that way as well. I don't know. I don't make decisions here. I just ask questions because that's counterproductive. It's Saturday. I don't have to work. As long as it's fun and the trick is done, yeah, for sure. For sure. Always thought having a name for a topside version was goofy. I mean, Yeah, but there's certain top sides that are just like, you got to name it after the person who made it. Or, I mean, I don't know. Is there any other grind that we haven't figured out yet? I'm not against separate names or top grinds because it alleviates the debate between whether it's top side or far side. This is also true. That makes a good point, Tree. That makes a really, really good point, actually. I think that kind of sways me over to that side of the conversation there, because it does give you a little bit more of a way to focus and categorize the tricks and display their difficulty or display what exactly is going on. So that makes sense. But still, if you told me, Machio is a 1 foot grind, and if I put my 1 foot tilted on the top, it's all of a sudden magically a fish brain. That just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Topside Machio wasn't too hard. When you're saying like citric acid, now calling that something completely different, that makes sense, because that tells me like an acid between an acid and a citric acid, that's just plain craziness. All right, I'll let you guys catch up. I'm going to get a couple more reps in. Lean back too much. Yo, Lander. Yo, Al, how's it going, man? That it is. Yeah. little break. How about sole up, keep Macchio on lower, move left to fast slide on top, then with right foot switch from Macchio to alley-oop top side, so you end up doing a sort of split KG. Let me think for a second. It's formulating. Sole up, keep Macchio on lower box. Move the left foot to fast slide on top, then turn the foot to alley-oop. So we're saying boom, up, boom, all right, give me a break and then we're gonna try that. Give me a little bit of a little time to rest, and we're gonna give that a try straight. That one would be sick. I like that. Sole, keep the Macchio, transfer the foot, take the sole foot, flip it over to kind grind. I just got to make sure I don't fucking die doing the flip over. But I think it's doable. But I am not going to lie, this is my favorite setup yet. I keep saying that every time I get a new setup, but that is my favorite setup yet. Hands down. Hands down. Favorite setup yet. Big fan of it. That's going to be sick. I want to try that for sure. That's going to take a bunch of tries, I think, though. Might be time for another Bladerade in a hot second. Might be time for a wee little head adjustment, if you know what I'm saying. It's a little toasty out. I was actually thinking about waiting and doing this live stream at night and throwing out some lights. But I don't know how many people would really be around on a Saturday night. I feel like everybody's kind of doing something. But if everybody's down for a Saturday night stream, I'd be down to try it. For sure. But holy crow. I'm going to get me another Bladerade real quick. And give me some medicine. I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot what I actually went for. Duh. Hoping everybody's having a blessed day. Yeah, for sure. Busy but blessed. It's been a good one. Yo, speaking of blessed days, out of nowhere, some news, and hopefully it all works out. I actually got contacted this morning for the very first time, which was, by an outside company, which was really cool. Somebody actually was watching my Ripple Impact Shorts review that I had put out, and it was an owner of a pad company called Tortoise Pads, and they are like, they do impact shorts. And he wanted to actually send me out some. Not, he was even saying he didn't want me to do a review. He just wanted to show me that there was some good stuff out there. And I was like, holy crow, thank you very much for watching my video and wanting to send me out a pair of your shorts and like that product. I checked it out, and they're like ones that are super customizable. Like, it's shorts where you can take the actual padding out, you can decide the thickness of the padding and everything like that. And he said he was going to send me a pair, which I'm like, out of nowhere, I was like, wow, thank you very, very much. And I told him I was happy to do a review on the channel of them. And from the looks of them, I mean, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic, but I think these ones are going to be even, they look like a customizable good pair that you can sneak under a pair of baggy pants. Probably not skin tight shorts, but you know, at the same point, if they work, man, I will rep that brand 100%. They're the first ones that ever actually reached out to me and would sent me stuff. I thought it was like super awesome. I've been wanting to try the tortoise. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Well, once I get them, I'll be sure to make a in-depth video. I have a feeling they're going to be really good crash pads. I have a feeling. Keith was the name of the owner, and he seemed really cool about it. He made sure, like, I measured my hips and my waist so that I would get a pair. And I suggested a size lower than what he suggested, and he even said, like, if they don't fit, we'll swap them out and all this other stuff. And I'm like, holy crow, that's awesome. I was like, that's pretty awesome for a business owner to reach out to a small guy like me. You know, I'm not that big on YouTube. I only got like 430 some odd subscribers. You know, I'm not like Ben or like Tree puts out some awesome content and stuff like that. And he reached out to me, and I was like, so if you're talking about feeling blessed today, I'm with you on that one for sure. Time for more opportunities to come in? Yeah, absolutely. I hope everybody gets opportunities like that. There needs to be more awesome business owners like Keith from Tortoise Pads, apparently. You know, that was pretty cool. I was pretty pumped about that. Yeah, if you watched my recent video, there's also a recent, I'm going to put out the short too. If you watched my recent video, I took a mean hipper on coping during last week's session. I went up to do an alley-oop sole, and I whiffed it completely. And like my whole pelvis and half of my femur just had a whole party with the fucking coping. It bashed the coping so hard. You watched that coping shot? Did you feel it? Because when I was editing it, I could feel it in my thigh pulsating. It hurt that bad. And I even thought, if I wore the Ripple shorts, would this have saved it? And no, it wouldn't have. And if you look up Tortoise pads, they look like full coverage, like no joke. You can take out the pads you don't want and ride with the pads, just the pads that you do want. You know, if you don't want that tailbone straight down your butt crack, like that tailbone pad, you know, if you know how to like switch to your hips and not hit your tailbone that hard. Like personally, I don't hit my tailbone that often, so I might ride with just like the hip pads and the thigh pads, and let the butt crack breathe a little bit. So who knows? But I'm super excited to receive them in the mail. I really am. I can't wait. As an FYI, don't get the 888 Impact shorts. No? What was the problem with the 888 Impact shorts, Wyoko? If I may ask. Because I did look at them. They seemed like really, really thick, big Impact shorts. They looked like they would at least save your damn hips, but I'm sure you would look like you'd look like a dump truck in them, if you know what I'm saying. You can call the pads whatever you want, like Leo Donnie Turtle pads. Dude, if they came out with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of pads, I'd be all up on that. I'm surprised Killer 187 or like any other kind of pad company, Scabs, hasn't jumped on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie and did like a pad collaboration with them. I got some cheap ones from Amazon. They're itchy and scratchy, but beats bruised butts. That's true. It's true. It does beat bruised butts. My problem with the Ripple ones, man, I got them for 35 bucks on a coupon, and that's the only reason I really bought them. And the pads just don't stay in place. In the first 2 sessions, the shorts were stretched out. It was crap spandex. The pads was just the pads. I actually like split open one of the pads by accident, and it's just dense cotton. It's not like the gel that they advertise. I'm going to do a review, but the foam padding compresses too fast and doesn't return back to its normal state. So major reduction in impact resistance. Ooh, that's its main job. That's a big no-no. That sucks. Anything as long as it's not Barbie stuff, sick of it. Hey man, you got to hand it to Barbie marketing companies. They opened up that IP and said, if you want to market with it, have at it. So I'll tell you, for the blading community, I'm never going to hate on Barbie. I thought the movie was decent, and the products don't hurt me that much. It's a lot of pink, but I mean, I thought the movie was hilarious. Personally, I grew up in a dance school, and I grew up with 2 sisters, so I grew up around mostly women. So I don't know. Not trying to turn it into that kind of a stream, but like, hey, if it brings more shit to blading and it makes dickheads uncomfortable, I'm all for it. Didn't see the movie and won't? No, I got you. Got 4 sisters? Word. Barbie hype is real. So many people wearing Barbie stuff out there in the West Coast. Hey, I think it was a well put together movie. I think it sent a decent message. I think it sent a powerful one. I think it obviously ruffled a bunch of people's fucking feathers because there's people up in arms about a movie that shouldn't have ever even interested them in the first place. So personally, it don't bother me. I still haven't seen Oppenheimer. That's what I want to see. I want to see Oppenheimer really bad. Aren't the shredware only tailbone protection? I don't know. I didn't check out the shredware ones. I looked at the shredware shin guards. I think, what was it, Tree? Do you have the shredware shin guards? The insertable ones with the socks? Is that the one? It's going to be about to be 420 somewhere. It's going to be 520 here, so screw it. You got the shins? Awesome. How do you like the shredware shin guards? Because I honestly need to find a replacement for my Inui shin guards. I really do. Twomping. For twomping. Yep. But I need to, my Inui ones are super stretched out. The elastic in the back, like I have small calves to begin with. So, they just spin at this point. I'm not even wearing them right now because, I'm on PVC. But I need new shin guards. I'm going to save up for the G-Shock ones that have like the knee guard, shin guard combo, the mountain bike ones. But I'm hoping with the combination of the tortoise pads and some G-form knee and shin guards that I want to get back to Quakertown, and I want to start trying to go a little inverted on the vert. I want to try and start throwing flat 5s. We're going to throw the helmet on for that, but if I can get, from my hips down to my skates padded up, I'm pretty confident I can figure out how to fall from inverted tricks, and I want to start trying to bring the flips to concrete. waiting on Saw X and talk to me. I need shin guard. Really got some shinners, dude, for real. Just review G form if you want. Shin knee combo. Ooh, yes, I am gonna check that out, Wyoko, for sure. I am gonna check that out. They find kind of soccer shin guards that go into socks. Had to resew one. Protection better than the G form. Best part is repping the skater owned company, for sure. Well, then maybe, you know what, I might just go for some shredware. Because honestly, if Tree's saying that they're better than the G form, and I trust that. As much as like those like little cell-filled portions that are supposed to form around your body are good, like you got to admit it's not going to ever really do better than that dense foam plate. It's like armor plating. You're like a damn paladin. Any Diablo 4 players in chat, by the way? I'm trying to find people to play with. God damn it. Richie. Yo, Richard, what's going on? An Alex stream that's not at sunrise, that's a treat. Yeah, man. Believe it or not, Amanda, the wifey, went to a impromptu Blackpink concert tonight in Jersey. So I'm all by my lonesome. I texted the boys to see if anybody wanted to skate the boxes, and you wouldn't believe it, nobody wanted to. Either I got nobody texting back, or they're out with their families or their loved ones. So it's just you and me, guys. Got shinned real bad last month on a huge bruise, went through the G forms. Yikes, dude. Yeah, I had a double shinner straight up. Let me turn that down. So, oh, can you see it? Yeah. The light. I got the worst. Holy crap. I'm so pasty, chat, I can't help it. I got the worst double shinner on my leg that, believe it or not, if you haven't heard the story, was I was at the day that I was at Free For All Q-Town with my buddy TK. There was this scooter kid, not a bad one. He wasn't trying to be a dick, but I dropped into that bowl and I was like already in the middle of the bowl. Like clearly I had dropped in. I was in there for already 2 seconds. And this kid dropped in on me and he was kind of going out a cross section. So I had a choice, either plaster the kid or try to save him. And I saved him. Like I just kind of wrapped my arms around him and like went to the side and like let him fall on top of me so that he didn't get hurt real bad. But he held onto his scooter. It flipped around and the deck hit me right in the freaking shin. So that hurt. Not on Wednesday during the live stream, if you go back all the way to the beginning of the stream, I fall like an idiot over a pebble, right? And the corner of my V1 sole plate, that really right angled corner, hit me in the same damn spot. Literally the same damn spot. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my damn life. And my shins swelled up like crazy. Shredwares were in the wash, would not have been as bad had I been wearing them. Oh, dude, for real. Yeah, I just 2 shinners in a row. I need some good shin guards. So I think, Tree, you pretty much convinced me that instead of saving ridiculous amounts of money for G forms, I'm just going to get me some shredwares for sure. Do shredware's pads come flat or do they actually form to your shin? Because I would love it if they sold some like formed foam inserts that were like this and not flat. You know what I mean? Because if they're actually formed, if you could heat mold them, that would be awesome. Heat moldable inserts for shredware. I don't know what kind of foam they need, but that would be amazing. But whatever foam that they use in the liners in, in rollerblades, I'm sure somebody can make that tech. Padding is bendable and shapes to your shin to a certain degree. Right, to a certain degree. I'm just saying, like, how much better would shred wear be if you per se could take your foam inserts, throw them in a toaster at 120 degrees for 8 minutes, put them around your shin and hold them there for 20, seconds to a minute, whatever. And then as you release it, it just holds that form so that when you slip it into the sock, it's A, it's not going to fight you, and B, it's probably not going to spin as much. It would just be a difference in material for them, obviously. Who knows? All right, back to skating. Let's try this trick Tree was talking about. It's probably going to take me a couple of tries. I think I can do that. You know that point where you say you never really crack your tailbone that much? I wish I had those tortoise shorts there. Ow! My butt! It is annoying constantly having to wash them. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna chill on the top side P-Star, and I just want to try Tree's trick here. I want to try that combo, and I really want to get it. Too much lean. Doesn't count if I put my hand down, though. I'm still a little scared of it, but I'm getting there, Tree. We're getting there. Lean back a little too far on that one, but we almost locked it. Doing the split the opposite way is sick. I'm gonna take a break after that one. Ow. Quick 5 minutes. Skate went up my butt. That one hurt my knee a little bit. I'm gonna chill for a second. I went for that one. I tried to commit. And technically appealing, you held the fast on the bottom and AO. Oh, did I mix it up? What did I do? I'm lost. Oh, dang, doing this split the opposite way is sick. Yeah, you did it backwards by accident, but it looks sick. Oh, shit. Okay. So I put, was I supposed to keep my front foot on the bottom box, but take my sole foot and flip it over to the top box? Oh, shit. Did I make it harder? Whoops. Well, my ass hurts a little bit. I said I don't fall on my tailbone, and what happened? I slammed my ass 2 times hard. One with a PVC pipe right between the cheeks. Second time, the heel of my carbon fiber boot goes right into my tailbone and bends me over backwards. Oi. Thank God I know how to fall. because that would have been like a trip to the hospital if not. It was just a fluke. Most of the time you were doing it like I imagined. Oh, okay. So would it be better if I kept so if I'm going, here's sole foot, here's front foot. Keep the front foot going, move sole foot to top box, and go like scissored kind grind. Because I think moving the back foot to the top box might be easier. Instead of going front foot to the top box and back foot switching that way. Because I don't spin that way, it's kind of hard. I don't know. A moment of lysdexia, and maybe it ends up going well. I'll try it both ways and see whichever happens first. I'm going to keep trying it. That fall didn't scare me. It just hurt a little bit. My lower back kind of bent backwards there, and my knee was like super kinked. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes, and we're going to be good. Actually, I need to get a sweat towel. I'm starting to get sweat in my eyes. Be right back, chat. Sweat towel. There we go. That's much better. But yeah, thinking sole foot, keep the foot down here, take the top foot, go up there, then go out. Don't think, yeah. This was one you did. Nike, just do it. Just do it! It's a clip of you. Tria, do I have to make you I think I have to make you a mod. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. Oh shit! I did do the back foot. You're right. Whoops. Well, all the more reason to grab the green one and not the gray one. It makes me do better tricks, right? I don't know if that one's better, but we'll see. I think it looks cool too. I want to try and get it so that right when I hit the kink is when I move my back foot, and I want to try and catch the top box right as it starts. And I want to get a good slide. What I'm struggling with, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong on some of these tries, my body is still leaning off of the base box too far. I'm leaning too far this way. I need to get on the sole with my hips square over my feet. And then when I shift the back foot to the top box and alley-oop it to top side, I need to make sure that my hips are between the top box and the edge of the base box. And then also still leaning more towards my left foot and not my right. Hopefully. If I can do all that, it should work. He does give me, every single time Tree has given me tips, I've landed something. Straight up. He is the blade coach. That is one way to do it. How would you do it, good sir? Which way would you do it? What would Tree do episode? Dude, I would love, I mean, even if Tree wanted to hop on stream and live coach me, I would totally try it, dude. I do that in martial arts all the time. I love being the student rather than the teacher because my job is being a teacher, so I'd love to be a student. Do I just get to tell people what to do? You're for it? Tree, come visit me in Pennsylvania. Not only can you tell me what to do when you blade, I'll give you a sensei uniform and a sword while you do it. And I'll let you come and visit my martial arts school and make you an honorary sensei for a day. You get to do fun shit when you're the head instructor of a school. Honestly, you and Tree confuse me when y'all chat, but somehow you both understand each other. That's awesome. I mean, I think Tree, and again, this is just an assumption, but I think Tree has a really good awareness of his body and his balance. And, you know, especially he is good at following a process. And, you know, if he misses a trick, he'll try and take note of what he's, you know, doing that's causing things to go right and what he's doing to cause things to go wrong. And then just like enjoys the process of trying to find out how to get everything right. You know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I get overly frustrated when I feel like I should land some tricks easily, but you know, this is something I would have never thought of on my own. So I would stay weight biased on the fast and gingerly place the kind foot until I knew it was locked. I'm going to try and stall that a couple of times. Yeah, Tree's right. I think my problem is I've never fast slided on purpose before, and I just got to wrap my head around that. But I still think I can do it. It might not be perfect, but I'm going to still give it a couple of college tries. I just want to build up some energy so I can try, you know, at least like 10 in a row. And if I don't get it in that 10, I'll sit, chat a little bit, regain my energy, and then try another 10. That's kind of like the process I'm thinking in my head, you know? This made my brain wrinkle. That's a good thing. You want to have a wrinkly brain, homie. You don't want to have a smooth brain. Does that mean we just taught you something? Great. That's honestly what I'm thinking about doing with a little bit of content in the winter when it's not good skate weather. I'm going to be doing a little bit of martial arts content and teach it kind of in that same vein. Like, here's all the steps to a powerful like round kick. Here's how they are put together, and here are the common mistakes that you're going to make in the beginning, and here's how you perfect it. And just do a lot of like how-to videos with something that I know I'm good at. And then maybe that'll give me a little leg into trying to do some how-to videos with rollerblading or something. I don't know. It's a thought, just for fun. That's my natural fast slide foot though, so it might be different for you. It's true. I mean, it is my left foot. If I were going to fast slide, backside fast slide, it would be my right foot. But at the same point, I don't know. I think I can get it. Because if I'm going to kind grind, I'm going to kind grind that way. Feel the energy and the positive vibes, the way the progression is being explained and applied is like, wow. Dude, I appreciate that, Lander. Thank you. That's awesome, man. If I were doing it right-footed, I would focus my weight on the sole foot. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I just think, I'm trying to go really fast in the beginning, and I need to slow down a little bit. And at the same point, I need to kind of focus on not trying to look down straight at my foot and by more like feeling and less by trying to like force the foot there. Pay attention to the weight and not, where the foot's landing, if that makes sense. Absolutely learning. Word. Appreciate it. All right. I think we got enough energy for a good 10 tries. How many tries do you think we got until we either make it or break ourselves? Getting way too fast. I don't know why I'm trying to go so damn fast. Recommend spotting the top box where the right foot is going to go. It's easier for me to accomplish something looking at my objective. All right, let's give that a try. Eyes on the box. Okay. That was it. I kicked it. I kicked it and it threw my weight off. weight in the front. I didn't get all the way over. It was a Royale. We're getting there. I don't know what I was trying there. Damn it, that was it. Why did you let go of it? All right, little break time. We're getting closer. We're getting closer for sure. Thank you, Chief, for all the trick tips, man. You're right. The little hip rotation did help. That's exactly when I locked it. And then I put my damn hands down. God damn. We're getting close, though. Frustrating. We're getting there. Need a quick 5 minute. Tree trick tips. Damn right. Triple T. We have a surprise Saturday session with tree trick tips. We got holy crow. Hot as a mofo. I really want that though. I feel like it's close. I feel like I can get that one today. I really do. I think that one's doable. You think it'd be worth filming? Yeah, I'll get the camera out for sure. The battery, my extra battery for my Insta360 should be charged. What angle would you choose, Tree? What's a good angle for this? My lord. Need to get a fan in here or something. The air is stagnant. I put it right near where the switch up takes place. Word. Got you. Keep in mind, I don't have my 360 anymore. All I have is wide angle lens. So I really kind of want to get the whole obstacle in it, or would you still put it like closer up? Let's see. Tree, you coming to the Blake Hub? Yeah, just move it back further then since you can't rotate. Okay, for sure. All right. Sweet. That works out. Actually, my neighbor has a table in her driveway over there, and I can plop the camera right there if I want to. Oh. Is there a date yet, Lander? Is it still just sometime in November? Yeah, I just found out. So we're trying to go back to Miami in October, specifically October 15th for a week. And I just found out that I think that's the same, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the same week as the Frankie Morales Invitational down in Miami. I mean, I'm not going to compete. I'm not good enough to do that, but I mean, I'd love to go if I could. That would be sick. I would love to be my first blading event to be the Frankie Morales. Been having a lot of meltdowns lately, so I'm scared to even leave the house. Word. I feel that. Sorry about that, Tree. %. November 11th. Word. Are you in Southern PA? No. So in PA, like if my hand is Pennsylvania, right? If you're looking at Pennsylvania, I guess it would be now this way. Technically, if this is up here is where like Erie, Pennsylvania is, I live more on like the foot end of Pennsylvania, more like Eastern PA, if that makes sense. Or I guess that would be like that way. There we go. Yeah. So down here is Philly. Up here is Pittsburgh. Right here is where I live. It's like Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's Eastern PA. You know what I mean? So my shoulders are still sore as hell from I did like an hour of Tai Chi this morning and it ripped my shoulders because it's all isometric training and Tai Chi you have to like roll your shoulders forward like so, and it teaches you how to isolate different parts of your body. So you have to like roll your shoulders forward, roll your elbows forward, roll your wrists back, hands out, throw the punch, throw the punch, throw the punch, and you have to pay attention to what you're doing in your shoulder instead of what you're doing in your fist, and it actually rips apart your shoulder. It's crazy. It's kind of like some of the content that I'm going to do in the winter. You should just compete just to have it on your belt. Shit, I'm excited even thinking about my homie doing it. I appreciate you saying that, Rich, but like, here's the thing. I know me, and I know if I put myself into a blading competition, as much as I know I'm not going to win, my ass is going to try. And like, you know, it's like fly or die there. I mean, I don't want my, popular clip at Frankie Morales to be me trying to bio flip a pyramid and dying, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see if we do end up going down there. It's also a matter of if we can get it in the plans because we're going down there to visit family and it's technically for our wedding anniversary. So if I can sneak it in kind of like a wedding gift, that would be great. It's a valid concern. I mean, yeah, I know me mentally. It's kind of from my training. Like I know if I put myself in a competition, I'll get in competition brain and I'll do something stupid. I'll probably hurt myself, and I have nothing really to gain. Even if like a miracle were to happen and I won like an amateur contest there, you know, like I don't really have much to gain. I would want to go there for the experience, to meet people, to skate a little bit, and have a good time. You know what I mean? I have no business competing anywhere at, you know, I mean, had I been skating since I started up until now and I never stopped, maybe I would have been good enough to compete. I think. I like to think, rose-colored glasses. Maybe that might have been true, but I got no business almost being 37 and about to, trying to compete. If somebody invites me for fun, I would probably respond and be like, yeah, sure. I'll do it for fun. But, I'm not going to go out there trying to prove myself. I prove stuff to myself every single day. Like if I can get through this session without a hard injury, I proved myself that I can still blade. I don't like the person I am when I'm in comp mode. I feel that, Tree. I mean, a lot of it, and I'm not going to try and go on a soapbox here for a long while, but like I knew from when I was a kid growing up, one of the biggest reasons I did martial arts is I had a lot of low confidence, like for sure. Talking to people, I could never make eye contact. I could not string a sentence together. I couldn't do a lot of that. And even a lot of what I do on stream, I'm formulating it in my head and making myself do it. It's not like a natural thing for me. Like I'm not like I'm the most extroverted introvert you'll ever meet. You know what I mean? Like I put on a character when I teach martial arts, and then when I'm done, like I like just being me, and not going over the top energetic, which is what I really have to do for my job. You know what I'm saying? So like in the same sense in martial arts, like I had to learn how to control my emotions when like people are throwing punches and kicks at me and all kinds of stuff like that. So learning how to like stare somebody down while they're punching you in the face and not letting your emotions control was like a lot of the training from when I was a kid until now, and even what I teach to the kids now. And as much as I know I can do that while I'm even punching and kicking at somebody and they're trying to fight me, like when I skate and I go, but what if I could do this and get this much of a better score? I know I don't have as much control over that emotion as much as I do when I spar in martial arts. So I know it would be a bad choice. And soapbox, if that makes sense. Just get divorced, can't have an anniversary with no spouse? Yeah, no, I love my wife. I don't want to get divorced. We're about to come up on our 1-year anniversary, so that would be a bad idea. You think you're good enough, but that's just my opinion. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, homie. I can relate to you, Alex. Appreciate it, Landy. I'm not good competing because I psych myself out due to being overwhelmed and how good other skaters are. I think that's why I usually skate alone, because it's me pushing myself. Word. Yeah. So, I mean, again, when it comes down to it, like I know when I get into the competition mode, I'm also going to like other than martial arts, I grew up in a dance school and we had to do recitals. And this is going to sound pretty darn corny, but I got to say I say this to my students, two of the biggest teachers in my life are my martial arts teacher, obviously, but before him was my mother. I got to give credit to my mother because, she's been a dance instructor for a long time. She had her own school for years and I grew up in it. And the first ever lesson I got on being nervous was to use your nerves to just make yourself do things harder. And I was doing gymnastics in my mom's dance school, and I was doing a recital, and I was bawling my eyes out. I think I was like 5. And she goes, "You're nervous? I don't care. Get out there and do it better, at like harder than you've ever done it, because you're nervous." like she said it way better than that. And next thing you know, I'm like a kid going out and tumbling and doing flips on stage and going crazy. And like I kind of took that lesson into martial arts, and I competed in martial arts. And like I did well. I did pretty decently. And like that's what I try to teach now. And now I know like I still have that stuck in my head. And if I go to like Frankie Morales and try to compete at that competition, I'm gonna get nervous as shit. And the first idea in my head is try to do a flip. Because I know I have done them before, and I know I could potentially do it, and I could psych myself up to do it. But that also means that if I over rotate, I am fucked. So probably a bad idea. I don't know if I would have the self control. So I got the big 23 years next week. Yo, nice. And welcome on in, Real MSK. Come on in. Appreciate it. About to hit the 9 years anniversary. 9 years. That's awesome. Yeah, overwhelmed but with all the people and all the chaos, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's hard to have that mental bubble that even when you're in a large crowd, you can still kind of encapsulate yourself and shield yourself from that. And it's a hard thing to learn. It's a real hard thing to learn, for sure. All right, let's get a couple more tries on this damn trick. Maybe we'll get it this try. Or this. Guesses in chat. How many more tries until we get it? Oh, and I got to get the camera. Be right back. Almost forgot the camera. If we're getting close, I want to make sure I get it on camera. Marva ledges at the right were within my skills, but I spent that whole time changing back on to big wheels instead of skating with the boys. Word. The camera. 3 tries, you think? All right, Lander. Marva ledges were complete chaos. I just stopped after a few hits. Word. You think 4? All right. Tree thinks 2. All right. Whoever is right gets their amount of tries as points on the box. That's the way we're going to roll this one. And of course, the lens fogged up. Now we're going to set up. Camera 1. Camera 2. That was almost first tee. Tree, you're always right. Always right. Tree not only gets a point for suggesting the damn trick, but he gets 2 points for getting the exact right amount of tries until I landed it. Hell yeah. Oh, is that the clip, Tree? Let me check this. That's freaking awesome. That's great. 1 to recalibrate, 2 to get it. That's right. Hell yeah, Tree. All right, before I forget, we need to give Tree his points. We're going to set that up real quick. Tree gets 1, 2, 3. So now you are up to 17. With 3 more points on the box, Tree is now up to 17 points. 1-7. 17 points on the box. Thank you, Tree. Cheers, my friend. Thank you. That was a fun trick. I didn't know I was gonna get it. I might even try a couple more attempts and a couple of more attempts at it to get it a little stylish. But I don't know. I might just go away with that one and be happy. But that was a cool freaking idea. That was awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thanks, the real Slim Skatey. I love your freaking tag, man. I love it very much. Hell yeah, that one was a fun one. And thank you, Tree, for clipping it. I really appreciate that. In fact, I'm going to save that in a tab off to the side. There we go. One of my favorite usernames in the community. For sure, for sure. Damn, that trick just made my day. Thank you very much, Tree. I really appreciate it, homie. See, that's why I think we should have Tree trick tips. I mean, I would love if you wanted to do a co-stream one day, Tree, and you wanted to like tell me what to do over stream. I feel like I'd land like 16 new tricks in a day. It'd be nuts. That was fun. It's fine with you? Appreciate it, brother. That'd be fun. We should set that up sometime. I was also thinking out, so I have a wheel. This is another idea that I had. A wheel of pain. So I have 3 different pairs of rollerblades. I have Factions, I have USD Shadows, and I have USD Sways. I have 3 different types of frames. I have Kaiser Fluid 4s, I have Celtic Stealth V1s, and I have my 50/50 prime frames. If I do a wheel of pain, it would be to like, one slice of the wheel would be, during the stream, once I was able to actually get followers and stuff like that, once a month we would have like a sub day. And if you subbed, I spin the wheel of pain. And what that does is that either makes me switch out the skate on one of my feet. So I'd be riding sway on one foot, faction on the other, right? Or I'll switch out a frame, ride flat on one foot, anti-rocker or tri-rocker on another, or bigger wheels on another foot. And I'll still do all of the suggestions that everybody throws in chat. And just like every time there's either a donation or a sub, spin the wheel of pain, and whatever it lands on, I'll do. Just don't do it at 8 a.m. Awesome vid on the anti versus tri-rocker. Saw it this morning. Yo, appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I tried to upload it last night, and YouTube was being like a real asshole about it. I was tried to upload it, I think, first in 4K, and it only uploaded 6.5 minutes of the original video instead of the 8 minutes, 10 seconds that it is. So, but I do like that video, mostly not because of my skating, but my buddy Tyler, TK, dude, he was the first dude that I met at a skate park that went, coming back as a 30-something-year-old blader. And he was like the chillest, most welcoming dude. Was like, word, just like, remember to take it easy and, stuff like that. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know. And he was like super helpful with like tips and just like hyping you up in the session. And ever since then, whenever I go up to Quakertown, I usually hit up TK, and sometimes we get a chance to blade together. He was actually, if you watch the Tall Boys videos, so the recent Tall Boys videos, Pantalones, if you look in that section, Tyler Knight has a section in it. That's the same dude I skated with. He's from my area. So if you watch like Pantalones on Ben's stream, Tyler Knight is in Pantalones from the Tall Boys. Where that's usually when you're at the park. No, I feel that. I'm at the park right now. I'm at my home park. Damn, that one was fun. I think we got enough energy in the tank for maybe like a couple more fun tricks. Maybe not big battle ones, but a couple more fun ones. And we might call it a day then. Been streaming for 2 solid hours. But I still got some good energy. I wish some of y'all were closer by so I could just go, yo, everybody swing by. We're going to session the boxes. It's the Compound Junior. Four-ish days per week. Damn, I wish I could skate 4 days per week. My body can't handle that shit anymore. I do too much martial arts. Hell yeah, Wyoko. I wish you, if you're ever in the PA area, hit me up, man. You're always welcome to come by. And I've been waiting for somebody to come by and destroy these boxes better than I can. So there's an open invitation for any of my friends in my community that want to swing by. Just hit me up, and if you're ever in the Lehigh Valley area, hit me up, and if we can get something together, we can definitely get like 16 different formations of the boxes and all kinds of stuff. I'm still working on drawing up plans to do a quarter pipe and just a inclined plane, So the quarter pipe would probably be just as high as the three tall box length, so that I can do like a quarter pipe up into the boxes, which would be a lot of fun, I think. And then, yeah, make the incline plane about the 2 block high. And that way, if I wanted to do any jumps or stuff like that, I could do that too. In Colorado, is that where you're from? Word. The only West Coast I've been to, honestly, has been the grand state of Alaska. I have family in Alaska, but that's the most West Coast I've been. I have not been able to ever visit Colorado or Cali or any of those other ones, unfortunately. But what you gonna do? Wyoming, Colorado is where I'm from, i.e. Wyoko. Well, no shit. I was today years old when I learned. Huh. Live by Angie then. Oh, you mean Angie Bender? Yes, I live near Angie Bender. Same town. For sure. She's hit me up before through Lehigh Valley Bladers. We were supposed to meet up last year. She seems like one of the coolest people, and I've tried to meet up with her, I think, on 2 occasions, and it's unfortunately fallen through. It's not her fault or anything that like either of us do, but it always just kind of falls through. But I linked up with the Lehigh Valley Bladers. They were in one of my videos, like Dan Bez and Josh Bez, those brothers, Smitty, Justin, TK has skated with that group and stuff like that. It's just like the small group of bladers that are in the Lehigh Valley. I'm missing a few of them, and I'm sorry if I'm missing some of you and you're watching this video, but yeah, they're awesome people. She seems like the coolest people. I have yet to get a good session with her. I've been meaning to even invite her over to session the boxes. She says that she'd wanted to come over and session it one of these times. We got to get like the Lehigh Valley Bladers. If they're all down, if the Lehigh Valley Bladers want to swing by the house and just like have a cookout one day and session the boxes, like I'm all for it. I know Kenny, or I believe it was either Kenny or some. Again, if I'm naming somebody, I'm sorry, but one of them also has this sick rail that pieces together all together, and that would be sick to put up with the box. If all we needed is a quarter pipe on the end of the driveway to send us back the other way, we'd be golden. And take one more hit, and then we're going to get a couple more hits in on the box. See what we can get up to. See if you got any suggestions, any final suggestions in the chat, throw them in there, and we'll see what we can get done. Never been to the U.S. Your state parks are massive. We have a lot smaller parks here, for sure, for sure. Where are you from, the real Slim Skady, if you don't mind me asking? What about a sweaty? Sweaty going which way? It's been a while since I've done sweaty. I'm not very good at them, but I could try. I just did that split sweaty for tree, where I go up on a soul grind and my back foot switches over to sweaty on the top box. Or no, that was kind grind. Sweaty. No, I can do a sweat stance. Yeah, I can do a sweat stance. Again, I was flip-flopping tricks in my head. Australia for about 18 years. Oh, word! I have a friend down in there. It's actually a good friend's brother. His name is Sid, down in Australia. And one of my good friends is from Australia. What part of Australia, if you don't mind me asking? Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, go ahead. All right. So, chat, straight up, they're at a Blackpink concert in Jersey. This is how damn close they are to the stage. Amanda was just calling to let us know, like, check out how close they got. So they're at Blackpink right now, and they are like damn near front row in a stadium. All right, one sec, chat. All right, chat, we're back. Probably wild, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so out of nowhere, like, let me tell you something about my wife. Like, one of the awesome qualities of my wife, she knows how to get an event done for you. Like if you're a Taylor Swift fan, she'll find you tickets. She went to 2 Taylor Swift concerts this year. Like not one, she got tickets to 2 and decided to go to both. Randomly last night they found tickets to go see Blackpink and it was like damn near front row. And that's why she wanted to call and like she's out there with her sister and her sister's friend. So I'm like, you know, when we went and when we got engaged, we were down in Disney World. She planned that whole damn trip. We did everything there was to do in Disney World, and we didn't break the bank. Like she knows how to plan anything. It's insane. It's awesome. So. All right. Get a few tricks back on the box. Get that sweaty. bend that knee a little bit more. There's a sweaty. It's not very good, but it was a sweaty. I knew that was going to happen. Can't get enough speed going backwards. Too sketchy. Yo, what's going on, SSJ? Saying top side P star to far side P star where tree? What do you? I'm thinking what you're thinking. Too much of an angle. Yep. I got you, tree. We're getting it. I missed it. I had that. It was a decent topside P-star. Leaning too far. Vision dramatically increases chances of success. This is true. Need to run. Leave. See you later, Wyoko. Have a good one, man. Nope. Nope. Again. Too far. Sorry, in the middle of that grind, Windows just stopped responding. Stupid miss. Stupid miss. Ah, that was shitty. Come on. Yes. There we go. Thank you. We're taking that one. Man, that one took longer than I expected. I'll open that one up in another tab. Thank you for grabbing those clips, Tree. Let's take a look at what that looked like. Well, it was all right. Oh, not bad. Yeah, I was getting a little stuck for some reason. I don't know why. Probably exhaustion. A little tired. A lot of back and forth. You know, when it's just me, there's infinite tries. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if I had like over, 60 tries today. So I am bushed. I'm going to call it there. I mean, we're not stopping the stream, but I think we are going to start unstrapping the boots. Have a little powwow time because I am bushed. Like I said, my coup de grace was getting trees trick, the sole up to back foot transfer up to alley-oop kind grind position. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, that top side P-star to dark side P-star, I mean, I got it. It could probably look a lot better. I'm not terribly happy with how it looks because I kind of like 1 foot leaped instead of bringing both feet up at the same time. So I'm not terribly pumped with it, but it is what it is, and it's almost 7 o'clock where I'm at. So, I mean, I am bushed, and I think we're going to chill for a bit, and we are going to then play some Diablo 4 is the plan. Or at least that's what I want to do. So I'm going to play some Diablo 4. Oh. The good news is the FP insoles, adding the extra room in my boot, were definitely the right call for today. Definitely the right call for today. Because I had a lot more, I think I had a lot more control, to be honest. Awesome, Skaty Man. Thanks for sharing the experience. Nailed some great tricks. Very creative. Thank you, Slim Skaty. I really appreciate it, homie. I really do. I mean, I really owe it to you guys. Thank you really for stopping by, because that's what's given me kind of the inspiration to keep going. If this was me on my own, nobody, giving me some words of encouragement and stuff like you guys are doing, I might have only skated about like 45 minutes, and we're at 2 hours 34 minutes. Like, it was definitely a good stream today. I really appreciate it. Whether there's one person, 4 people, I don't even care how many people are in here. If somebody's in here chatting, telling me like, hey, put your foot here, or like, yeah, you're doing this with your hands. Like, honestly, over the past year, I owe a lot of my progression to you guys, not to just me. Tree has helped me on numerous tricks on stream before, and I've landed stuff I would have never even thought of near my skill set, either at my age or at my ability level. He's really good at, giving you the exact thing you need to read, or what you need to see, or what you need to think about in order to get you either further on that trick or to get you to land it. So FP insoles, game changing for me, even just for rolling around. Absolutely. Very, very, very true. I believe FP has shin guards. Did I see that on Oak City? I wouldn't mind trying a pair of their shin guards. Oh yeah. Sorry, just unlacing. Overall, we got 2 victories. We got that soul to mutant kind grind is what I'm going to call it, I guess. I don't know if there's a better name for it. What do we kind of name that combo? Like soul to scissor kind grind, or parallel kind grind? Yeah, soul to parallel kind grind, I guess, would be the closest thing to how to describe that. I think. I don't know. You have the FP shin socks, they work, but the protection strip is very thin, like half or less than the G form. Oh, it basically just covers the bone. Okay, understood. You got a nice view of my head while I'm taking off these skates. I swear I'm not that pasty. Hooah! Ladies and gentlemen, we made it through a session. We fell a bunch, but we didn't critically injure ourselves. We landed some crazy ass shit. We had fun. It's a victory. It's a damn fine skate session if I do say so myself. And I really owe it to you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you all stopping by today. I would have never dreamt up that trick if Tree hadn't thrown that in chat and then accidentally messed it up by taking my back foot and switching it instead of my front foot. But now I'm thinking, here's the deal. Probably next stream, I'm thinking top sole up this side to true top sole the top. That would be sick. But good sesh, gonna hop off. Thank you very much, Tree, for stopping by, homie. I really appreciate it. Hearts in chat for Tree. Thank you very much, homie, for dropping by. You made my day today, especially with the coaching and the kind words and grabbing the clips. Thank you very much, man. I hope you have a good night, and I hope you have a great weekend. I really do. So, straight up, I really appreciate it. Oh, and I think with that, my friends, I'm even going to call it, and we're going to hop off on this one. We're at 2 hours, 40 minutes. We started this at exactly 4:20, so I kind of like that palindrome. So if y'all aren't subscribed, which I think everybody probably here is, if you aren't, sub. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. And if you're watching this after the fact, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and go out and skate. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one. Wait, there we go.